Hello again. We are looking for the body paragraphs part, and this is the fifth example. And here we have taken the question, which is a diagram. You have already seen this question because we have already planned it. We have already written the introduction of this. Again, for body paragraph, now there is no, you can see perhaps it is a bit difficult to compare, or there is no train. So here the expressions are a bit different, and I think it's a bit simpler to write. But again, the basic will never change. We'll start with, because this sounds like, this looks like a process. So we'll pick some process, then we will talk about that. And the question says how fossil were exposed beneath the cliff as a result of. So perhaps there are two phases. The one phase where the coastal erosion started, and second phase is when fossils were exposed. So it's better to divide them into these two parts. So let's try to see the first part. In the past, you can see the same way. So past, with this is the phase. The cliff stood much further out comparison, and at low tide the seawater did not touch the base of the rock. So they're talking about the past. They were not able to touch the base of the rock in the past, they're saying. However, at high tide the waves sometimes reached halfway up to the cliff wall. But high tide, if you know what is high tide, the storm comes in a sea, and the water splats raises up to a height, so that is, it can go to a certain height. They are known as high tide, right? So they're saying that, so in the past, halfway up to the cliff wall, beating on it with some force. So in the past, they were beating against this cliff, cliff there, the stone near the sea, so up to the half mark. And eventually, perhaps what happened as a result, the power of these waves loosened and wore away the rock. So the power, once they hit it, the power, of course, the power subsides, and they wore away the rock. So the the water power is going into the rock. They're saying this means that stones and boulders fell into the sea. You can see. So when the water hits them higher level, it just breaks these stone chips or small stones and fell into the sea, and the cliff slowly retreated. So the cliff, what happens, because they are getting broken, so they are going back. Retreated means back, exposing previously buried rock at low tide. So what happens as a result? They expose this part for the water, right? If they're going in, so they are further exposing this part. This is why you can see these all are broken from this part, because they're not going to touch the higher part of this. So these all are broken from this part now. So after this, what happens? Perhaps I told you in the beginning, the fossils part, they will talk about that now, right? So let's see. As the waves, as is used when we talk about two accents together, as the waves hit the lower part of the cliff more frequently, this area got eroded more quickly and became hollow in the cliff wall where fossils could be found, right? So this is talking about this process, what happens as a result, and we can find fossils here. Meanwhile, the overhanging cliff, this is overhanging cliff, at the top cracked, creating a dangerous area beneath it. So what is the meaning of dangerous here? It can fall anytime. So it's clearly divided into two parts. The first part talking about the past action, and second part is talking about the result which happened as a result of this action, right? I hope you have understood that, and these expressions again that needs your attention for sure. So that's the end of this particular example. See you very soon in this next example. That will be example number 6. Bye for that time.